Hello, hello, hello. I need music, by the way. The usual thing, right? Hello. It is not the usual time, I know. Yet here we are. Let us actually see who's gonna be coming in and stuff. I am gonna notify in Discord in a second. Oh. Hello, surprise, motherfucker. I just wanted to write on Discord. Yeah, sorry. I thought with being surprising, I make you happy. It's psychic degeneracy again. I'm not doing this out of selfish reasons. Sorry that I'm messing stuff up, by the way. Scheduling is going to be better soon. Hopefully.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Michael, the thing is, since I am currently I'm currently luckily a bit flexible with time in the morning, so I reckon in the afternoon. Having the stream earlier is better than having no stream. That is my thought process. Even though I know scheduling is currently in my head. I'm in good hopes that over the next couple of days and weeks it's gonna be there's gonna be some sort of resolution, so to say. You don't see it in the offices behind that door. They're like, I think I got now 920 people working on scheduling. You don't see them. It's a big office space, you know, in my castle. I think it's gonna be smoothed out. The best of the best. All of them have a couple of doctor titles and stuff. I think the one with the lowest doctor title count, I think, are 20. More of them are around 80 doctor titles per person. So they should figure it out, right? In physics, mathematicians, astrophysics, all that good jazz, you know. So I think we are in quite capable and good hands. It's one thing to do what we better. You should stop. Oh, Michael, do you know what? I really enjoy that. I really enjoy your humor, man, and I am glad that we are on the humor basis are similar. That's cool.
Bring it on.
And as I said, sorry, really, it's a mess scheduling. As I said, I'm gonna get better at this. I just wanted to take a healing push. So, Michael, anyways, are you well? Are you good? Did you sleep well? I'm sorry that I didn't announce it earlier. I just thought I hop in like in Dexter, surprise motherfucker. I thought I could do it that way. I hope you slept well. I hope you're well. I hope I'm not messing up you. And that you still have a wonderful day. That you are well fed. That you're not sick. That it's not too warm. It was, yes. Yeah, okay. It was Dokes. Correct, I know. The bald guy with the beard. With the beardy. I meant Dexter. Because if people don't know Dexter, saying jokes, people rather know the serious Dexter than they actually know jokes. Which was really, really a cool guy, by the way. Even though he was kind of an ass.
Bring it on. You ain't
And this
seen
is such a
nothing like
fantastic
Rutherford.
line, by the way.
Legal Marlin District. You hear me? You feel trouble?
Do you know what this really... It's not... I know, it's fiction. It's a game. I really, really don't like people in real life who are as cocky as the kiddo. Who actually has a big mouth and saying, I want to beat the dude, I can beat him. Then when the kid is losing, he's calling his big brother and saying, well, I'm gonna piss off, take care of him. It's... Sadly enough, there are kind of a lot of people in the real world who are like that. Asses. Sorry, I digress. I'm old, you know, I'm like 500 years old. You start digressing over time. I love beating people like that up. Yes, totally. I feel you. There maybe we differ a bit. I beat them up with words and my mental powers, you know. Not physically. Because I'm more of a pacifist and stuff, you know.
It's been a while since I've got anyone 6 feet under. Resting.
And the 920 people and the 2 people in the basement are here on their own will. I, you know, didn't physically make them. That's what I say to police, right? When they're ringing and asking for the 2 chancellors, I say they're here on their free will and all is fine. Just saying. Oh god, I just gotta stop with that, man. You just remind me of a certain goober. Alright. Interesting. In your school or in your bubble, or someone I know from is a public, like, you know, Logan Paul or stuff. First of all, I kinda get used to this weapon. It took a while, I know. But I really gotta get used to the special attacks after. That they are not instant. It was a guy at court. He was being judged for something, and he seriously said something like, I will liberate you with my superior intelligence to judge. Yeah. Well, I ain't a doctor, right? A medicine doctor, but I guess he has some mental issues, right? Otherwise, I mean, they're at least they're not openly saying it. There ain't no people with superpowers yet, right? Apart from psychic degenerates, obviously. My superpower is generosity. Good lord, I'm good, man. I'm so sorry. But the judge...
You ain't seen nothing.
What did the guy do, by the way? That's why he was... Ah, okay, I see. He was... You don't remember, he was just for something. Okay. Do you know what is kind of... Imagine you say that to the judge. He judged, you then get sentenced for a year and stuff. He just... And then something really happens to the judge, then you are in a world of hurt, I guess. But anyways, I guess we are in a world of hurt in the first place too. Okay, anyways. I don't want to spread misinformation, but I think he really was not okay, and I think that he did was something serious. Can't remember. Okay. But I guess there are some weirdos who would say that as a joke, but normally when you are in a sane mental state, I guess you would not say, I will obliterate you with the addition of superior intelligence.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Range is insane.
Boys, mine! Mine! Evil Marlin District, you hear me? You brought trouble.
Just gonna in a second, when I'm not followed, actually be. I'm always was. So he actually always thinking about malum, isn't it Latin for something bad? An evil or wrongdoing. Okay, evil wicked. Okay, good. So I was not too far off. I was just going through my brainsies.
Bring it on.
Ah, it means bad. Thank you.
Nothing like my brother. Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
What am I doing?
Who wants...
Must be kinda seeing how the weapon is going through water and scraping through stuff. I guess it's very, for a human would be quite exhausting to drag the weapon on the ground like that, right? But anyways.
Bring it on. You ain't seen...
Luckily, we ain't not human, right? I think. Are we human? Yes, that's what. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll make sure to recycle your pals.
Oopsies.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking maybe we can get some upgrades. There are two things that come in mind. First of all, checking if there's some quartz, and second, there was a Trinity door on the cathedral. We can check the Trinity door. I'm not sure if I would like to upgrade this weapon until I'm actually seeing that I like it that much, actually. But we can check how much quartz I have, and we can do the cathedral. Ah, okay, quartz is for character upgrades and for... okay. Ah, I thought Ergo was... anyways, wasn't it Ergo Man? For upgrading? Or what kind of upgrades do you mean? To bring out puppets different... okay, I see. Yeah, we have 5 quartz. So, nonetheless, shall we look for the cathedral door? I guess we will receive stuff there, and then we do character upgrades with the quartz. What about that? Ergos for level ups, moonstones for weapons, and quartz is for character upgrades. Oh yes, okay, I remember now. Thank you for the door here. Gives us, I guess, some quartz too. Shall we receive that and then do the character upgrades with the quartz? I try to memorize that too. Behind the balls. I am not sure what you mean. Ah, those rolling balls. Okay. I remember the section you mean, but I'm not sure how to actually get there. We need... was it with the... that was the area with the... at the beginning was the poison on the ground, which we climbed up, right? Yeah, that was the right section where I actually was. I need to... behind the altar. I was kind of right? From here. I think. That was the climby session. Correct me if I'm wrong and I can teleport back. By the way. If I'm going the entire utter wrong way. Okay, around that part, alright. This nice part, yes. I'm actually gonna switch back to the daggers in a sec. True. By the way, since You're absolutely right, and that's so cool how I bring in community interaction by on purpose taking the wrong way. So the community, the huge community which is here, can actually give me hints and stuff, right? That's how you integrate with people around you. That's where I'm excelling at, I think. Doing stuff on, stupidly on stuff, so I integrate chat. Thank you, chat, by the way. I guess you wanted to integrate the pittle poisons too. Yes, obviously I wanted to show the huge community which is here that the poison is actually killing you. And then I wanted to do an integration. It's similar to alcohol, which kills you over time, right? And or cigarettes. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs at all. Minimize sugar, minimize red meat and stuff. Minimize meat. It's good for the environment too. Do sports, be healthy, you know. That's the integration I want to do. See, there you see what a good person I am. How much I do think about people around me and stuff, you know. That I'm on purpose portray myself, right? As stupid to drop some knowledge to the world. So there you see, I don't know why I haven't yet received a Nobel Prize, man. It is out of my mind, not only for my streaming achievements, but for my kindness and goodness to the people and world around me. It's not being appreciated by the world, it's actually sometimes sad. See, on this kinda I am all in the wrong way, but I kinda understand how Donald Trump feels, right? For all the wrong reasons. With me, it's for all the right reasons. But I kinda can relate to Donald. Guess that's wrong. Do I need to... Nah. That's cool and all, but I kinda am under the impression that you're just reiterating what you heard none of this is your original thoughts. Eat healthy, do exercise. I really thought you were a bit more... Hey, I eat healthy, I do sports, I touch grass. I am very, very healthy, man. I watch what I eat. I'm not eating much sugar. I'm moving quite a lot today. You are misjudging me, my mate. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, apart from sometimes some sugar. Compared to Donald, I am the healthy person, I guess. Don't know if I'm right. They are balls. Okay, we are at the balls section. I'm not saying that you're not doing it, I'm just saying that the advice is not original. Hey, hey, hey. 99% of what you hear people say in public ain't original, right? So I just guess I'm going to try. But I thought you were a psychic, that 15,000-year-old guy. Thought you had some wisdom, some original wisdom up your sleeve. Some wisdom the old dinosaurs dropped? Nah, they ain't no, mate. I'm that old. I literally have seen dinosaurs and stuff, so I actually take this as a compliment that you said 15 years, right? And there again, you know, there was a trend in social, or there is a trend in social, this is the door, right? In social media of people trying to improve themselves with healthy way to live longer. I perfected that like 3 million years ago, my mate, and I didn't take any credit. I deserve the Nobel Prize, man. But it ain't opening. Didn't it say I used the Trinity key? Okay, Michael, I think we need a Trinity key. It appears that I don't have the Trinity, but I'm gonna watch that back, man. It did say Trinity key used, didn't it? I'm just seeing it. Come on, press the button, mate. Press the button. Press the button. Press the button. Oh, okay. It said you need Trinity key the first time too. Okay. I don't have a Trinity key. And I ain't sure where I receive it. So is it a problem to receive it? You get a Trinity for every riddle, but I thought that even wrong answers. Ah, okay. Well, are you saying that I riddled, that I gave the wrong answers? Nah, mate. And the failing was not because of me, but because I was actually waiting for the chat to give me answers, and well, then I on purpose gave the wrong answers to, you know, show and demonstrate how bad the chat is, right? I obviously knew the right answer. I should have a mystery box, maybe. Let us... Oh, yeah. No, that's not a box. The surprise box? I guess that's what you mean, right? I just wait for a tick. Use it. Okay. I just want to make sure not that I... Hey! That's why I knew the Trinity key I had. Makes no sense what I said. Okay. Okay. Wait. The tick again. It said... Trust and truth are one. The end of the path of stars will lead to great eternal life. So I was right, even for wrong answers you get the key. Yes, and I was even righter with on purpose answering the wrong way with the riddles, because I already knew, although I didn't know that I received the Trinity key. All in all, I was 20 steps ahead and already knew that this would lead us here. Just saying. Sorry, I digressed. Okay. Oh god, I'm just, what you got, a dapper. Yeah. Yeah, suits, I have no stats improvement, mate, so, it's, you know, it's like a moot point to take a look at it. Wait a sec, Light of P, second. I don't get it that you, for the extra back, you need to look it up. Because I every time forget it. It is so X. Oh, you need to hold X. Who came up with that? But the current one is ugly. Yes. But do you know that ugly is a vantage point, that every person has a different view of someone is ugly? I guess for every person who says it is ugly, I can find another person who says it is beautiful. So it is your little impression that is ugly, not the world's impression, you know? Because if you would say that that is the world view, that would prove that you are a bit egocentric and stuff. And maybe even a bit of a narcissist. But I'm just saying, you know. So that's weapon upgrades.
Wow, I didn't know he was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life? I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there.
Damn, I'd really be surprised if you found anyone who finds this one pretty. So you are a narcissist and an egocentric person. Kidding. I'm not insulting viewers.
Welcome, friends. May I be of service?
That's the grinder stone. Oh, so you openly... Okay, anyways. That's... Yes, I know, it's a Legion armor, just demonstration purposes.
I'll use my power to help you.
So the leveling up is not what I wanna do. Grandma's not gonna... Ah, okay, upgrades we are gonna be doing by our papa, right? Not by Grandma. Did you notice I didn't call her a pea lady? Because of her pea infused... Oh god, sorry.
The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps.
I actually wanted just to do upgrades, mate. Okay, I need to go into this one, right? Haha, sorry. Our great dad who left us abandoned in a train fired after a year. Yeah. But well, maybe he had something important to do, right? Okay. First of all, phase 2 must be... activated by, I don't know, probably by upgrading, right? Now, shall we actually go through that together, my friendo? I think, then tell me, to get here we need to do another upgrade in order to get here, right? From these what are available, I personally would say the Fable slots, but I'm not sure whether Link Dodge is of any good. This staggering window I would like to put back, so to say, a bit. But I'm very open for input. So I would go for stagger window. Why? Then I think the next one is Fable slots, but a lot of people consider Link Dodge as a necessity. It's not a thing for me, but for some people. Quick question, Michael. I know that I have missed staggering slots a couple of times, I know, in boss fights. Why do you think that the increased stagger window is better than the Fable art slots? Isn't it to use, you can use more Fable arts? Isn't this the best one out of the all three? Best one, second best one, third best one, right? With not that much of experience would have said. That you have more opportunity to get a critical hit. But you just need to bit faster, I mean... How much are... Do I see it correctly? It's 2. And you are barely using the Fable arts in your first place. Yes, but that doesn't mean that I will change. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be changing it, right? Okay. So I can, before we make a distinctive decision, let me. You don't need to do what I advise. I'm just giving yes. I have 5 quartz, so theoretically I can do this one and this one, right? Because it's 1 quartz, and tier 2, so 4. That means that then is phase 2 activated when I have 3 activated? Or do I need to do all of them in order to get to phase 2? Maybe that is sort of a question, or do I just need 3 or 4 to get the, you know? I think that after you get 1 more point, phase... Okay. I'm gonna go with dodge. Okay, wait. On second thought... I guess we are not going to be receiving enough quartz to all, right? Oh, boy. I hate decision. Yeah, okay, anyways, that's gonna be it. Let's see, by the way, increased dagger duration I think is cool. Just saying. I think that in order to get everything you need to go in G+. Yeah, that On second thought, that makes obviously kind of sense. Okay, lowest damage when dodging is kind of cool too, by the way. Pulse charge. Wait. With pulse charge, do you mean? Actually, you need, because in NG there are 5 phases, but in NG Plus there are okay, thank you. With what you said, with pulse charge is almost always a good choice. You mean lower damage when discharged 1, lowers the damage received when pulse cells are discharged, you mean that? I would say so, because the other ones actually don't have a pulse. The one above that. Oh.
Close your eyes. Come to me. Close your
Ah! Do you know what? This sounds so amazing again. Increase pulse cells. At one point I think I definitely want to have that. Second of all, retain guard will again. This is so amazing too, I would say. Retains a certain amount of guard regain when receiving damage. That is amazing too. And at amulet slots is amazing too. Game, what are you doing to me? Okay. Go for more flask, that's always a yes. Okay. Thank you. For your input, I had a similar thingy. Okay, I was hoping for a pulse cell charge. Okay, enhances a recovery effect. That's kind of good too. It's okay, thank you. Had that in mind too. Because you get more health back. Special custom, lower ergo. And one more thing, do not ignore the green and yep. Sometimes they are awesome. That's why I'm thank you, Michael. That's why I'm looking. Increase the effect of increase consumer effect, decrease the effect. By the way, these two increase ergo upon eliminating enemies is cool, and the consumable possession limit is cool. For example, the green section, there's some stamina stuff. Yeah. Right. Wouldn't you say that reduced stamina consumption from dash and consumer possession too? I, for now, think dash. I'm kinda dashing. I'd say that is kinda amazing. Okay, I'm fine. That sounds good too. But when you are out of less, everything will consume less stamina. Yeah. Yeah, right. And then, yes. Thank you. Good input. Okay, for now we have one more, but let's wait for a second one before we do the upgrades. Okay, cool. Nice. We have 6 healing potions. Cool. Yes, 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 yes. By the way, thank you for saying. Yeah, I know we already had that. Oh, the honorable. It's dirty. I know we already had that on, but that looks piratey, old as schooly. If you give me a list of which outfits this looks much better. Ah, okay. If you can give me a list of outfits you don't like, mate, and then I'm just gonna put all of them on from time to time. You know, since I'm a very kind person and stuff, would be no problemo. That's why I deserve the Nobel Prize. I ain't falling for that. I just want to have the Nobel Prize because of you get $1 million, right? That's the only reason. I would of course use the money for philanthropic reasons, right? I would, I don't know, build houses for
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
homeless cats and stuff. I'm sure you've heard of that, but I don't think we talked about. I don't think Sony will no longer do physical discs by 2028, and people are shitting on Sony for that, which I'm so glad for. A couple of things which come straight to my head. First of all, I agree, and they deserve the shit they're receiving. I actually do have a PlayStation 5 with disc. I ordered it because I do like physical discs. Not because for trading and shit, but for having them behind me. I really enjoy physical discs because I like to have them. That's the only reason I don't trade them, and I don't very often rent them away and shit. Anyways, I totally understand the peoples. And I don't like the direction game studios are going, since GTA 6 is coming, I think, out only digital too, right? There ain't no physical version of GTA 6, if I'm not utterly wrong. So I think the direction just is that I like the convenience of digital, but yeah, but when you have physical, you just have more assurance that you actually own it. Yes, maybe I'm a cynic in that part. I do think that the world is, since a couple of years, moving in a way that we won't buy shit, we will rent shit. And I think it's gonna be going in the computer hardware market too. That they have so many data centers now that we are not gonna be owning PCs, but we are renting something, and then we can stream the game in the browser. Yes, you will not. You will own nothing and be happy. Exactly. And that's, I think, the dark path we are going, and that's particularly heavy in the entertainment industry. Take a look at the shit with streaming services for freaking movies and series. There are even people now moving back to Blu-rays. Fun fact. Or for pirating. The thing is, where I'm a little bit sad and skeptic in the end is that, in my opinion, so many people are thinking that Valve with Steam is the angel, since Steam said a couple of years ago, you own the games until you die, and then maybe you can even pass them on to future generations. That's BS. That was BS when they told it. The same thing, like I said at the beginning of the review of the Steam machine, they can't sell it for 500. That was BS too. And I don't know why all the people are thinking Steam is going to be any different. They're going to be moving in that direction too. That you don't own the shit. It's the same thing there. If the license is going to be removed, they're going to jack you out of the library too. As simple as that. Even though they are the biggest in the market, the competition will be stiff. Fair. I think Sony deserves the shit, but I think Steam will deserve the shit too. You disagree? Okay. But didn't you think that they are going to be releasing the Steam machines for $500? Steam ain't the angel, my friend. It's just a money printing machine.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
But I think it's actually good that we disagree, because it is good to receive, in my opinion, to receive some arguments from a opposing party. That's very, very good to broaden up the horizon and to hear new facts. It's actually kind of good, because that I'm glad. Steam as a long term had a great customer support and good customer friendly approach, and I'm not saying Steam is an angel, but Steam simply has a very good reputation which it deserves for what it does. I don't know with what contracts Steam is working in the background and what contracts there are on Steam or development publishers have on Steam. But if Sony has released, I think, God of War on, or when they do their PC ports, they have been, I think, released on Steam, right? If Sony at any point with their games they can remove them from Steam again, right? So if I buy whatever game they've released on Steam, I buy it for 70 bucks, and Sony removes it from Steam. The game is gone, ain't it? I mean, Valve is not owning the games, do they? They might have a license agreement to have the game on the platform for 5 years, but the probability is there that you can't play it anymore in 50 years or stuff. Or if it's an online game and the company closes their servers, the game is gone too on Steam. Because you simply can't start it anymore when their authentication servers are not working. Or is this all as Valve solved that by whatever means? I don't know. I really do not know. That's maybe good to shed some light on. Or do you get your money back?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Demonstration time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I totally think, especially I think Sony closed PlayStation 3 store and the PS Vita store. I think they just closed that down. Don't get me wrong. I totally do agree. The bullshit they are receiving is totally right and deserved. Right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that is not deserved. Not at all. It's proper. It's proper right.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
And I, by the way, think too, since we have said with the physical disc, Michael, I never understood why physical discs cost the same as the digital version, because you get on top of the game. I mean, you get a disc and plastic and stuff. Why the digital version should be €5 cheaper or shit? Never understood that too. The digital version should be cheaper. I'm not really sure what you are aiming at. God of War case, yeah, if Sony decides to gone from Steam, but I think it's out of place to blame Steam for that. Then it would be Sony who decides that the game is gone. Second case, game bankrupts, yeah, it's supposed the game is again gone, but it gets out the Steam hands. And for the record, I'm not saying that Steam will never take games where I'm well aware that Steam has the power to do that. That would great tarnish the... Yes, but that is basically what Gabe Newell, or however he was called, he was asked if you... what happens if you die? Can you pass your games in your library down to your son or your daughter? And he basically he has not thought about that, but it should be possible. I have the impression that many people hold Steam as the golden goose who would not remove games from the library as Sony does. Which I don't know if they have done it, but that's what I'm saying. If a publisher publishes a game on Steam, it can be removed from your library, and people are saying it's not happening on Steam. Yes, it could happen on Steam. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with Sony Store. I know that in this case Sony is closing stores, I know, but it's the same on Steam. It's not that you own your Steam, your games on Steam. Yes, it can, but in Steam's case, it's unlikely, not impossible, but unlikely. I think that's what people said 2017 of Netflix too, that they never will change their how they handle password, how they handle what you can do with your passwords and pass it on. And what happened 2022 or something, they changed it. It's a company which wants to earn money. I know Steam has a very, very good reputation. I don't want to down talk on them. I love Steam, it's a great platform, and I think it's the best platform for gaming distribution there is, period. But on the other hand, it is just a company who wants to earn money, and if there's any sort of danger that they lose money, they're going to do decisions against the customer. That's, I think, it's just what I wanna put out. Or if Donald Trump calls Gabe and says remove that game, right? Like with the red card. And that's what I can tell you, Donald Trump is quite involved in the gaming industry, right? I already received... nearly every stream day, I receive a call from Donald telling me how often I have to die. Otherwise he caps my internet. Basically every stream day I receive a call from him. Not lying.
While since I put anyone 6 feet under. Rest in peace.
Maybe I did lie a bit. He's actually not calling, he's visiting by person here. Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm so... I should stop talking trash sometimes. Sometimes I'm not filtering what I say. By the way, I said that I think Steam is the best gaming distribution platform out there, right? I hope I said that, because that's true. And I do not actually want to down talk on Steam. I hold them in very, very high regards.
You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
And Michael, what I want to say too, I trust Valve more than I trust Sony. I have to say too. I just wanna say that too. Okay, there's the double dodge. Okay, I see. Okay, nice. Wait, I did do the double dodge. Yes, I did do the double dodging.
Mind if I don't catch it up? So much fun.
Oh, I need to freaking do that.
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet? So this is Geppetto Puppet, huh? Gotta admit, it's been a while since I've heard.
Okay, but the trial was not that bad. I haven't been too often. I'm going to strap in again just for a just for why not? You're talking like you were preparing for some siege or something. I have a couple of points. I'm not going to attack you for criticizing team. There's stuff to genuinely. Yeah, I just felt for a second like I told a 8-year-old that there ain't no Christmas, that there ain't no Santa Claus, right? I just thought, you know. I'm kidding, Michael. I do think it is a good thing, since we are not arguing, and at least I am not angry at you. I do think it is in a conversation, as I said at the beginning, to broaden your own horizon. It's always good to talk to a person who has on topics different opinions. That's, I think, just good for my own thinking process to hear other oppositions. I think that's very, very good. So I think it's actually glad that we are having that conversation, actually. And always it helps if the counterpart ain't Donald Trump, right? Who would just say shit. But I'm sometimes doing too. Okay, I actually want to switch weapons. But that I can do now. Okay, just for laughs, I'm gonna do that actually.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
And I think the dodges are the daggers are
Demonstration.
I think more of my playstyle. I had quite a lot of time now with the two-handed weapon, and I think I'm more the quick dude. Let's see how good I'm faring again with them daggers. The good part is it can always be switched. I can even switch back. That's so cool. Anyway, sorry. Long term, I do want to switch weapons on a regular basis though. I think that is the smartest way to improve. But anyway, that's something totally different. I don't want to go into a topic. So, you know, sometimes it might be better to dodge than to parry, as I said numerous times before. Both are good, but depending on the situation, it's important to know when it's the time to parry and when for dodge. Yeah. Although not although in a negative way, obviously not. I think it's, for me, hard to judge to when it's actually a good spot for parrying and
Bring
dodging.
it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
I mean, what is apparent, I do need to work on small nuances like timings.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants...
Oh, sorry. Oh boy, I meant sorry to the big dude, but sorry. I know it will help. I don't know if it will help, yeah, but maybe try parrying as the enemy weapon comes at you. I think I know what you
Bring it on.
mean.
You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Since I put anyone 6 feet under.
But there, with his red move, I think actually for me personally the double dodge is quite helpful. By the way, Michael, since you came here, you did receive the YouTube notification. So that is actually working. Obviously you have, otherwise you wouldn't have been in chat that early on. Finally, once in a billion, yeah. It's shameful, YouTube, man.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
I wanted to use the healing potion and then use the Fable Arts. Why did I do it the other way around?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Since I put anyone 6 feet under. Rest.
Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. Okay, good.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Regal Marlin District. You hear me?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break a... Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy?
It seems today that somehow all the gunpowder is already shot out.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Why? I mean, why did I not take a healing potion? That's the why I meant.
Mine! Mine! Root for me, brothers!
I did you.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
I do like the, by the way, the design of this. Barren is the wrong word of this come down region. Nicely done. Here's a very, very nice look and feel for transporting the atmosphere. What I want to say, by the way, with the upgrade talent tree, skill tree of the character, I'm not coming up with the game. I think I remember a similar skill talent tree in another game. I do think it's quite a neat approach to couple talents, skills like the healing potions with some little affixes you can add to your character. That's, for me, quite that you only don't have only the big upgrade, that you have two smaller upgrades with the upgrade which you can pick yourself and make your character so say special or adjust it to your playstyle. I do think
Bring it on.
it's not nothing really new, but I do kinda like it. That's actually what I want to say. There are more options how the character can look like. That's what I just like about it.
It's been a while since I put anyone 6 feet under.
I quite like the skill tree too, but I like it for a different reason. Alright, I'd like to know. Please tell me. Soulslike with a skill tree is something that just doesn't really exist. Oh, by the way, I didn't even really recognize that. Yes, I mean, I didn't have the deepest of deep dives into Soulslikes, right? And so seeing that was quite refreshing. I think it's a change for the better. Sorry. It's not because of your answer. Yes. But I have to admit I didn't even recognize. Yeah.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing.
Didn't even
like
notice
one.
that. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh god. a mean move.
So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, gotcha. I'll make sure I settle your past. Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Come here, boy. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet? Oh, come on.
So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, he knows what he's doing. while since I put anyone 6 feet under. Rest.
So we can get in 1 or 2 more tries. I actually thought the gliding in of the brothers, or the other brothers, was actually HP based, but it's time based. I don't know. The second one, or the third one to be precise, the one with the spear, it seems like he's just dropping in a couple of seconds after the second one.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Why did I use 3? I don't know. I guess it's changed because I clearly remember that being HP based, the second dropped in around the HP and the first one dropped in around the... Okay, maybe the second one is just dropping in shortly after the first one. Maybe it's just a short... Okay. I just had it... Oh god, I'm sorry. I just had a feeling that he was dropping in quite soonish after the first one. Why should I change? Why should I... I mean... Why should that have been changed?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Guys, that's gonna be it for today. We will be going on here on Thursday. So again, sorry for dropping in a bit out of sudden today. But we'll be going on Thursday. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful end of day. Enjoy your time. Hopefully it's not going to be that hot at your place. And we'll be seeing us here on Thursday. I wish you a wonderful end of week. Bye. And may you always be protected too, Michael. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping in. Really, really cool to have the conversation with you. Goodbye.